Hello, this is Adam, the car seat tech with Infant Toddler Youth and the Pump Station and Nursery. And in this video, we're going to show you how to install the Graco Extend2Fit 3-in-1 front facing using the lap and shoulder belt. Before you install this car seat, you need to make sure that you read your owner's manual so that way you know if it's compatible with your car and of course how to properly install it, because one installation is not the same in every vehicle. The next thing you want to do is make sure that your cup holders are attached to the car seat. Graco does require the car seats to be connected to the chair. Now this is a donation car seat, so unfortunately it did not have the cup holder. So we're just going to use our imagination. We're going to connect both sides, make sure they're on there, and now we can get started on our installation. For front facing, we're going to use everything that is orange. Graco has everything color coded. Blue is for rear facing, green is for booster mode, and orange is for front facing. Now, when you set your car seat down on the vehicle seat, you have to make sure at least 80% of it is on the vehicle seat. And if you're not sure, there is a nifty little line on the bottom of the base here. So your seat cushion has to at least come to this line and pass it. If there is less cushion and it cannot reach this line, that means your vehicle seat is too small, so you may either need to get a new car seat or switch it to a different seating position in the back seat. Now that we figured that out, we can adjust our recline. Now, Graco does allow us to choose a couple of different recline options, even in front-facing mode. If you look on the side of the car seat, 4, 5, and 6 are all in orange, so that means they can be an option for front-facing. The red arrow is currently pointing at 5. So if you wanted to go more upright at 6 or slightly more reclined at 4, what you're going to do is you're going to squeeze this gray trigger that says recline. And when you squeeze it, you're able to adjust the tilt. And you can pretty much pick anything in the orange. Next, we're going to throw our top tether into the trunk because in my car, that's where the top tether is. The top tether is stored directly behind the chair here. It is actually connected to one of the storage hooks on the side of the car seat. So I'm going to push the spring open to disconnect it. I'm then going to loosen it so that way you have plenty of room to work with. If you need to loosen, there's two things you need to do. You need to hold down this gray button, and then you're going to pull away from the bottom strap. And then when we're ready to tighten it, all you have to do is pull on the top strap. So button plus bottom to loosen, and then top strap to tighten. So I'm going to feed this under my headrest and into the trunk. And I'm just going to get this out of the way first, but it's going to be the last thing I connect and tighten. I just don't want it to get stuck behind the car seat. All right. I can now grab my seatbelt. We're going to feed it through the orange belt path. So the orange here is pointed to this section. So the seatbelt's going to go in one side. It's going to come out the other, and then I'm going to go ahead and buckle it in. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and switch sides so that way you can see the proper way on how to tighten this efficiently and to its snugest potential. Okay, so we've got our seatbelt buckled in. We now need to switch the seatbelt to locking mode. Grab the shoulder, pull it all the way out slowly as far as it can go. Now when we let it retract, you're going to hear a ratcheting sound. That means the seatbelt is now in locking mode. And as we tighten it, we're going to continue to feed it back in the car so it continues to lock. What a lot of families will try and do is they'll try and pull the strap away from the car seat to get it nice and snug. But that's only going to let you get it so tight. The best way to tighten it is to tighten from inside the car seat. So if you lift the fabric out of the way, you can actually grab the shoulder belt from the inside here. So as you're pulling on the shoulder belt, I'm going to push down on the car seat, and I'm going to slowly rock it from side to side as I'm tightening the strap. All of the slack I'm pulling, I want to make sure I feed it back in the car so it keeps locking. And whenever I feel like it's tight enough, I'm going to use one hand. I'm going to grab it from either side, grab it as close to the belt path as possible. And all you're looking for is an inch of movement. As long as the chair does not move more than an inch from side to side or front to back, then you know it's tight enough. So now let's go to the trunk and we can finish up the top tether. If you're not sure where your top tether is, definitely check your vehicle manual. It'll tell you exactly where it is. In my car, it's actually marked, so you can actually see exactly where the car seat top tether needs to connect to. Make sure the strap is not twisted or tangled. Make sure the flat part is facing outward. You're gonna click, we're gonna tighten, and you just wanna get it nice and snug. It doesn't have to be super tight where it's like squeezing down on your vehicle seat, but you do wanna get rid of any loose slack. And there we go. Our front-facing seatbelt installation on the Graco Extend2Fit is all set. So remember, if you're not sure about something, always check your owner's manual of the car seat and of your vehicle. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe to support the channel. We'll see you next time.